Yeah, what's up? This Tre-Black, co-host of What's Real with Migo Fats. You can follow us on Instagram, What's Real 202 for the podcast, Migo underscore Fats for Migo Fats, and you can follow me at You Hear Me. And we just in here today cooling. Let's give y'all a little bit more, what's up with me? What's real with me?
Who is Tre-Black? For those who don't know.
Well, Tre-Black, that's a name that I got from my dad because I'm a junior, so it's really Tre-Black Junior. But some people know me as Trey, some people know me as Black, and more so people who know me as Trey know me more so like through like working in school and what I'm saying, like on the like more formal side. People who know me as Black kind of know me as my more relaxed side or my hood side, so to speak. So it's just two sides put together of one person. You know what I'm saying? But I'm multifaceted, so I'm co-hosting this podcast with Fats. I rap, I make music. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to get my hands in a whole bunch of different things. So I'm more so what you call a jack of all trades, if you will.
What would you say if you had to pick one is your favorite era of music?
My favorite era of music, I want to say, right, like when Lil Wayne was the best rapper alive. When Lil Wayne was just on everything, just that's my favorite era of rap because it was it was a transition. Like what I'm saying? People was coming out with new sounds. It was a lot going on in hip hop. Even though it just seemed like Lil Wayne was just doing a lot, but you had a lot. You had like the Dipset movement in New York. You know what I'm saying? You had like the crunk movement down south. You know what I'm saying? UGK and them was doing their thing. You know what I'm saying? You also had Cali bubbling. So like and it was people in the Midwest. So I'd probably say yeah, like that 2005, 2006 era. That was probably my favorite.
So what brings you to your interest in watches? What makes you want to, spread your knowledge and also learn more about that?
Um, well, when I was younger, my dad he used to give me a lot of stuff like kind of like the little items like cologne and bracelets and watches. And like the watches he was giving me, he'd be like, "Man, take care of this watch. It's like a $200 watch. It's like a $400 watch." And that never made sense to me. I'm like, watches tell time. But then as I got older and I started like actually looking up brands and looking up the hype about watches, I was like, oh, it's a lot to go into watches. And then like I'd be seeing like fake watch busters and stuff like that, and I'd be like, man, how is people spending all this money on fake watches? So I'm like, it's something there. So the more I learned, the more I got interested. You know what I'm saying? So like it just I don't know. I just was always drawn to it.
So what are you looking to do now with watches? Like, what's your plan? What's your goal?
Well, right now I'm in the process of building my watch collection. Like right now, I got on a JBW, just a Bond watch, JBW Bond. It got some little tiny diamonds. I don't know if y'all can see them in there, but I ain't buying for the diamonds. I just like it. JBW. That's a micro brand, so it's not like Rolex or nothing. This watch about 200. You know what I'm saying? But like I said, building my watch collection, and I actually want to start getting into repairing watches and opening them up and seeing how they work. You know what I'm saying? Because it's real interesting. It's real interesting.
Can you name me three things that you learned in the streets that you apply to your day-to-day life?
Yeah. The first thing is people will take advantage of your weaknesses. You understand what I'm saying? No matter what it is, no matter if it's right or wrong. So you gotta move tactfully. You gotta work on your weaknesses. If you can't work on them, you're gonna have to, make some type of, contingency plan for that. So it won't, you know what I mean? You gotta make sure you got all your bases covered, cause even in corporate America, they start putting these contracts out there and start putting these, you know what I'm saying, definitions and stuff that you don't even understand. You sign your name on something, the next thing you know, you look up, you owe all this money, and you thought everything was cool, and then they're like, nah, you ain't read this part? You signed it. Look at that. You know what I'm saying? Same thing in the streets, but just in the streets, they got a little trickier way of doing it, so that's one thing, you know what I'm saying? You gotta, you know what I'm saying, be aware of yourself, because if you're not, people will take advantage of you. The second thing, I learned, uh, I learned how to be more compassionate for people. You know what I'm saying? Because when you in the hood, you're around a lot of people who, of course, we all in poverty, but some people more fortunate, more or less fortunate than others. You know what I'm saying? So it's like when you see people going through certain struggles and it's in your face, and you know what I'm saying, and you hear the conversations that they have, and then you see the type of actions and the decisions that they gotta make, it kind of make you look at life different. You know what I'm saying? Because it's really raw. It's not like you looking at it on TV, somebody telling you, oh, they doing bad, they got bad water out in Flint, Michigan. You actually out there drinking the water and bathing in it. So, you know, I kind of like grown a different compassion towards people, you know what I'm saying, that go through certain struggles, because I seen how hard it could be. Um, the third thing I learned, man, you gotta think for yourself. You gotta be a thinker. Because if you don't think for yourself, people will think for you. Like, I remember a time where I wanted to know how to go about something, and I asked two people, and they were so confident in their answers that I wanted to take both of their advice. But the thing was, they both of their advice was the opposite. You know what I mean? And I didn't even need none of their advice. I had to think for the situation for myself. Both the things they told me would have not worked once I thought about it, because I was confronted with two different, you know what I mean? So you got to think for yourself, because say they knew that, but I didn't ask it. If they would have put it in my face, they could have, you know what I'm saying, controlled how I even saw the situation. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, you got to think for yourself, because if you're not thinking for yourself, somebody going to think for you.